Welcome student in basic chemistry session with Deepa Dangat. Today's topic is balancing of chemical equation. So student, on the basis of law of conservation of mass, we all know that total mass of reactant is always equal to total mass of product. So on the basis of this law, we need to balance each and every chemical equation. So let us start balancing. We take one example. Suppose methane reacts with oxygen, gives us carbon dioxide gas plus water. So student, understand here, your first step is whatever your chemical reaction is, you need to write correct chemical representation of that chemical reaction, that is your chemical equation. So you write this reaction in the equation form. Now second step, you can see in the reaction all the elements which are present in the reactant side are equal to elements present in the product side. So we'll just list out all the elements present in this reaction. So see, we can see carbon present in this equation. Then we can see hydrogen and oxygen. These three elements are present in the reactant side also. Now these are the list of elements present in this chemical equation. Now we'll write number of this element present, number of atoms of this element present in the reactant side and product side. So I am writing R for reactant and P for product. So we'll count number of carbon atom in reactant side. So see here, we can see only one carbon is present in reactant side. So I'll write here 1. Then in the product side, we can see one carbon again. So carbon in product side is 1. Now look at the hydrogen, student. In reactant side of the equation, we can see total 4 hydrogen atoms are present. And in the product side, we can see total 2 hydrogen atoms are present. Now look at the oxygen. Reactant side, we can see 2 oxygen. And product side, total 2 plus this oxygen, total 3 oxygen atoms are present. Now this is a step 2, that list out all the elements and count total number of atoms present in reactant side and product side. Now step 3, student. Before going for the step 3, please remember that while balancing chemical reaction, we cannot change its subscript, means this number. So for balancing purpose, we can add any coefficient. We can multiply this equation by any coefficient. So we cannot disturb formula of any compound. We cannot change subscript of any compound. Okay. So step 3. Now we'll start balancing from carbon. One by one all the element will check for the correct equal number of atom. Now see, look at the carbon here. Already we can see 1 atom of carbon in reactant side and 1 atom of carbon in product side. So carbon is already balanced in the reaction. Now look at the hydrogen. In reactant side there are 4 hydrogen atoms and product side there are only 2 hydrogen atoms. So here we can see hydrogen is present in this compound CH4. So we can increase hydrogen atom here in water molecule in the product. So we can multiply this 2 by 2, so it will become 4. That means we are multiplying 2 by 2 to this compound water. See student, here we are just multiplying by coefficient 2. We are not disturbing this formula anyhow. Now see, this becomes 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4 hydrogen in the product side, 4 hydrogen in the reactant side also. But just because we multiply this whole formula by 2, that's why oxygen number changes, right? So now because of this multiplication, oxygen becomes 2 plus 2, 4. So instead of 3, it becomes 4 oxygen in the product side. Now let us check again carbon, if is there any change in the carbon number. 1 carbon in reactant, 1 carbon in product, so it is balanced. Then hydrogen, 4 hydrogen in reactant side, 2 2s are 4 hydrogen in product side, so hydrogen is also balanced. Now look at the oxygen number. Oxygen in reactant side there are only 2 atoms of oxygen, and in product side there are 4 number of oxygen. So we require 4 oxygen atoms in reactant side also. So we can easily multiply this by 2, so it becomes 4. So here we will multiply or add coefficient 2 to oxygen element. Now see, this become 4 in the reactant side, oxygen become 4 in the product side. So finally this reaction becomes CH4 plus 2O2 gives us CO2 plus 2H2O, and this is your balance reaction. Okay, so let us take another example, student. We'll take example of iron when reacts with water gives a compound Fe3O4 plus hydrogen gas evolve in the reaction. So see, this is chemical equation. Let us start balancing. First step, we'll list out all the elements present in the equation. First element we can see iron, after that hydrogen and oxygen. You can see same these 3 elements are there in the product side also. So come on, list out total number of atoms in reactant side and total number of atoms in product side. So first Fe, we can see only 1 atom of iron is present in the reactant side, and total 3 iron atoms are present in the product side in the formula Fe3O4. Then hydrogen, in reactant side we can see 2 hydrogen atoms are present, and in the product side we can see again 2 hydrogen atoms are present. Look at the oxygen number. Oxygen in reactant side only 1 atom we can see present in the water molecule, and atom of oxygen in product side we can see total number is 4 of oxygen atom, right? Now let us start balancing one by one all the element. So first element is Fe. Here we can see 1 atom of Fe in reactant and 3 atoms of Fe in product side. So we can multiply reactant side by 3. So we'll get 3 atoms of Fe. So we are multiplying here 3 Fe. Now see, 3 Fe in the reactant, 3 Fe in the product. So Fe is balanced. Come on, go to the hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom we can see 2, 2, 2, 2 already balanced. Okay. Then look at the oxygen atom. Oxygen we can see in the reactant side only 1 atom of oxygen is present, and in the product side we can see total 4 number of atoms are present. So we require 4 oxygen atom in reactant side. So we multiply here by 4. So we'll get 4 hydrogen of oxygen. So here we are multiplying. See, we can see oxygen atom present. See, I am making box to this element so you will not get confused. Okay. Now oxygen is present in the water molecule. So we need to multiply this 4 here to the whole water molecule, right? So we are adding coefficient 4 here. We multiply water molecule by 4. So now oxygen become balanced, 4O, and in product side also 4 oxygen. But because of this coefficient, student, let us understand this hydrogen number changes because we are multiplying this whole compound by 4. So each and every element present in the compound getting multiplied by this coefficient. So because of this 4, hydrogen atom in the reactant side changes. So it becomes 4 2s are 8. So now if hydrogen changes to 8, we require 8 number of hydrogen atoms in the product side. So we have only 2, so we can multiply here by 4. So we'll get 8. So we are multiplying hydrogen molecule here by coefficient 4. Now once again we'll check again all the element for the correct equal number of atoms. Iron 3 Fe, 3 Fe, done, balance. Then hydrogen 4 2s are 8 hydrogen, and in product side 4 2s are 8 hydrogen. This is also balanced. Now look at the oxygen, 4 oxygen. See, I am putting box for this molecule, so you understand this 4 is multiply for whole element, whole compound, or all the element present in the compound. So oxygen becomes 4, and in this side, product side, oxygen number is 4. So hence all the numbers are balanced. So we will write the final balance equation, that is 3Fe plus 4H2O gives us Fe3O4 plus 4H2. So student, this is hit and trial method. Just keep one thing in mind, that whenever you multiply any formula by any coefficient, let us start checking once again all the elements, so that if there is any change, we recognize it and we just rectify it. I hope you understand this balancing. Thank you.